boy, oh boy. Ready to be terminated. Who's not ready to be terminated? I'm already terminated. I am on a list. Anyways, beyond that, hello, welcome to Art with Matt Mill. I'm the maddest artist on YouTube, probably in the entire world. Anyways, I thank you for being here for our painting on Sunday. Alright, so we're going to work on the Terminator painting. I'll put some time into her today. Work a little bit on it. We're still going to do our little, until about 9 o'clock, 9:30. Yeah, I might 9:30, maybe 10. Depends on how I'm working today. But main focus is down here, right? So, I am ready. I'm ready to be uploaded. Everybody's ready to be uploaded. Get your brain scanned and melted down with a laser. I will definitely tell every one of you, you need to at least watch Pantheon. If nothing else, it's a good show, but it is kind of close to what reality may be soon. And if that happens, then, well, what's the point of the madman even still being around? Everybody will be in a computer. But people forget I am an anomaly, so that will be fun. Indeed. Hello, Demetra. Thank you for being here. So, why not we spend our time wisely and we'll get to it. And while I am working, you guys can throw some stuff in the chat. First time being here, gotta hit that chat and hit that subscribe button if you like the content that I'm creating. So let's get over here and let's look at the table, shall we? Camera was acting funky today. Silliness, right? So here we are. This is what we're going to work on. I got some stuff here I'm going to try to do. So if you guys are ready, let's get crazy, shall we? There we go. Get some decent, easy listening, right? Let me pull up the chat, shall we? So how's everybody's weekend been so far? Everybody having a good weekend? Not too mad, is it? I know some people may be going through some stuff. I know some people who had a loved one pass away a couple of days, actually yesterday. So, you know, that's always unfortunate to lose somebody. But, you know, besides that, how's everybody been? Or if you've had the same thing going on, you know, I'm sorry to hear that too, but throw it in the chat, let me know, let's see what's going on here. Anyways, what have I been up to? I've been getting demolished by the flu, yuck. Okay, well, that's horrible. I hate to hear that, that sucks, the flu's nasty. Nobody ever has a good time with the flu. Let's see. Nobody ever has a good time with the flu. Now, one of my brushes got messed up. Now, my pen got messed up yesterday. My fault. I left it out. Hard weekend. Yeah, I understand. We lost somebody that was close to our family. That was what I was referring to. But, you know, it's the process of living, right? It's part of the process, sadly, but, you know, the main important thing is they had a good life while they were here, you know, and that's the only thing any of us could ever ask for, is to have a good life. It may not be the best all the damn time. Of course it's not going to be the best all the time. That brush sucks. Now I got to do this by hand. Oh well, that's fine. No big deal. I was trying to be cheeky and just do that, but, you know, whatever. Sometimes you don't get to do what you want to do, right? Boom, there we go. Where'd I leave off? Where were we gonna start? Oh yeah, we're gonna put some line work I saw over here. I'm gonna tighten this up. There we go. I'm baby pass and she is that piece. Yeah, she is. She is. That is true. That is true. It's unfortunate and sad But, you know, like I said, she had a good life. She had a good life. She got to see everybody she wanted to see before she had to leave. And that's the important thing, you know. Sometimes people don't even get that, you know. So Terrace has got the flu. We've dealt with that. We were dealing with what we were going through. Anybody else? Anybody else have anything going on? Good or bad? Good or bad this weekend? It's true, a part of life, yeah. Sad part of life. Yeah, it is sad part of life. You know. This painting has been taking me a long time to do. I just realized I've been working on this thing for over 4 months now. And I'm not even upset about it. I've actually enjoyed doing this piece. It's been quite a experience. You know, it's been a lot of fun, especially learning about Terminators, what they can do, how Skynet developed them, what they were supposed to be. I ain't gonna lie, once I get done with this, it's gonna be nice to go to something different. That's fine. I mean, you know, I understand. Some people are able to talk, some people aren't, you know, I get it. You know, I know that there's some mad ones that might be in the middle of doing things, and I know there's some people that might just pop in and out as I work. And I can say this, with great growth came the patience with this, because, you know, sometimes when you first start off something, you're like, oh man, I really want this, I really want people to watch, you know, and it can feel a little bummed when nobody's there, you know, especially if you're streaming. But I know people will come and go, and it's fine, because we got mad ones all over the world, you know. So we got some people that are in the future, we got some people who are in the past, we got some people who are here, we got some people who are there, you know. Madness is everywhere. There we go. We are the madness, or at least I feel like I'm the madness. Alright, let's see if I can get this pen working again. And what I mean by get this pen working, let me show you. This is what a brand new tip looks like, right? You have to prime it. Brand new tips have no paint on it in comparison to one that's already been used. Both of them exactly the same tip. One's being used, one's brand new. This one's being used, this one's brand new. Because the other one's dried out. I soaked it in water, tried to prime it, and it got too far into the neck up here that it dried out. So, but on the plus side, this one doesn't have a chipped tip. That sounds more nasty than it should have been. A chipped tip. Ah, there we go. Now we got it. I think we got ourselves a little bit of, yeah, here we go. Yeah. There we go. Well, well, well. A name I haven't seen in a while. Very detailed drawing. Oh, well, thank you. It's a painting though, but thank you though. Yeah, I've been working on this for almost 4 months. Here, let me give you a real look at this. Let me show you what 4 months of work has turned out to be, right? So there's that. Gave you a little immersion behind the curtain, right? So there you go. You got a chance to see it. I hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while. There we go. There we go. Oh. Let's see. Yes, indeed. Well, alright. Oh, first new car. Oh, wow. You barely saw the notification. Well, that sucks. How you doing there, Skew? Thank you for showing up. See, I don't know why that's happening. You're like the 4th or 5th person that's told me that they don't see that pop up. So that's not my fault. I am sorry that happened. But you know, they always try to keep the madness at bay. You know. And you said you're gonna get your first new car, Josh? That's nice. That's nice. I hope you're getting something nice, and I hope it does well for you. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. I'm skull, but I decided to change the skull. Oh, okay. I like that. Skull. Okay. Scoo. I like that. That's cool. What's this? Yes, I want Subaru Impreza. That's not too bad. Is our cheapest car 5-door hatchback? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, you know, it's Subarus are good vehicles, you know, so that should be a good vehicle for you. And I know that you need a lot more space, I'm assuming. So, you know, I hope that turns out well for you, and I hope that you guys enjoy that vehicle and take care of it the best you possibly can. That's the hardest thing, is trying to take care of a vehicle. It's not really just having a vehicle, it's taking care of it, right? Because once you have it, it's not a problem. It's just trying to maintain it. Or that goes with pretty much anything. You know, having things is just always about the maintenance. Once you got it, maintaining things, you know, life, maintaining things in your life. Maintenance. how many of us need maintenance in our actual like existence? I need maintenance in myself. Better gas mileage? Well, of course. I mean, we've been running around with older vehicles for a while, and you know, it's just not. Unfortunately, it's just gotta get with how they say, get with the times, but that ain't really it. You know, it just everybody's got to try to get what you need to get when the time comes, and you know, that's just how life is sometimes. You know, you have to. There are things that you need and things that you want. And sometimes the things that you want can be your needs, but sometimes your needs are not your wants, right? But you got to do it. So, you know, but at least you're in the ability to. There's some people who aren't in the ability to do that. So, you know, that's cool. That's good news. Who else has got good news? I want to hear more good news. I got to deal with all the madness tomorrow. I got a guy that we're going to have to waterboard and electrocute. I mean, not electrocute. We're going to have to bathe him and give him a reprogramming session. Shit, I got to get better with that. I got to go before the board and tell them that we need more funding, and I can't say stuff like that because they get upset. And they're like, oh, humanitarian, blah, 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 oh, people. I tell them they're fine. And, you know, it's just some get right. It's, you know, well, electricity ain't gonna hurt nobody. Well, too bad. Don't play with electricity, it'll kill you. Anyways, yeah. Good stuff. Good talk. Good talk. Let's see if we can do another one back here. Oh, might need to pump it up. So I got a couple of people. We might be trying to do some collaboration with some music and art. I'm trying to see how that will work out. So we may have in the future. Not going to say when because, like I said, there's a lot of stuff still in the air and still working with some people. But in the future, we should have maybe 2, possibly 3 people that might have either some music that they might want me to put on a showcase, and or they may actually try to stream at the same time. Yeah, well, having a school bus full of children, that's a lot of kids. That's a lot going on, right? Unless that's what you want to do, then I mean, you know, that's what you want to do. You know, but school bus is a lot. There we are. Alright. So, what you guys want to talk about? Throw anything up. Dadgummit. That shit. Oh, man. Hold on. Gotta put your glove on. At least I wear a glove when I paint. I don't know. It's weird. Some of you are like, why are you wearing a glove? Well, it keeps me from messing up. You know, because I'm hot-handed, right? I got a hot hand. You know, place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. You know, nobody knows that song from Jet Set Radio. Whatever, man, fine. All right, that's just my thing then. Jet Set Radio Future, greatest game I've ever played. Cyberpunk, second greatest game I've ever played. I've mastered both of those games. I just don't show anything. I don't really stream me gaming much anymore. Thinking about it, I really don't. Probably should do an archive of that. At least get some record of it. There we go. Alright, so we got one gun. Uno. Each, right? Got one gun there. Got a bunch of sparking and spatting all over the place here, right? Because his arm got blown off. Hopefully everybody got that. You know, his arm got shot off. Oh my God, Lieutenant Danbot. Man, my God, help me. Help me, Skynet. Help me, Windows. Boy, oh boy. I'm trying to think of something. I really haven't thought about much today. And there hasn't really been anything on my nerves to woog about. I have to say, I've actually had a pretty decent week. Well, besides, you know, someone passing away, but, you know, other than that, yeah, it's been an alright week. Not too much madness. Well, not that much. Alright, here we go. We're going to do a little something different back here. What I'm going to do is I want to do these shaded out bots, right? Just for background. Help with time. I've been trying to tell people to not call me Skull. Your parents don't know you have a nickname you go by. I understand that. Sometimes that can be a little difficult. You know, that can be a little difficult sometimes, especially if you know, if you have a nickname most people may not understand, or if they call you, like, I got a bunch of different nicknames. I got a ton of them. I'm not gonna say them all. Prefer not everybody who know my nicknames don't say them all. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Unless you want to get reprogrammed, not lobotomized. We don't do that anymore. Remember, we don't do that anymore. We call that reprogramming in education. Oh, that's sad. Damn. Well, I mean, it's not like it's some type of like really bad name. I mean, it's Skull, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, hopefully they may understand. You know, hopefully the people that are calling you by your nickname understand. Hopefully your parents may understand. You know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes we have people in our lives that may or may not understand everything we do, right? And it's hard, especially if they don't fully get what you're doing or trying to do. That's what makes the journey of life so interesting, is just finding your way through the dark, right? Where am I going to go? What do I want to do? Who am I? All of that. It's the journey, all right? But yeah, definitely having nicknames and not being able to be called that by your nickname, or having to watch out, that sucks. But maybe it might work out. Maybe they might ease up, or maybe you know, everything will work out. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'm just trying to say it'll be all right, right? That's the best way I can put it. Oh, yes. Exactly. There we go. Thank you, Nuclear, for being here and throwing that up. Appreciate it. Yes, indeed. Remember, I'm only going to 9:30 tonight, so you guys, you know, those of you that live in different time zones, different parts of the world, different time of the universe, ain't going to go for too long. I'm just putting a little bit of work tonight on this, and then I'm going to go back to that other painting that you guys probably really enjoyed, I'm sure. And I'll let you guys be the judge of this, because I can go either way. I can either finish this, or I'll just slide it up here. I can work on that. In about 15 minutes, I can work on this. until we end the show, or I can keep working on this. It doesn't matter to me. I'll let you guys pick, because either or needs to be worked on and either or needs to be done, right? Let's see here. So these little blacked out ones, I want to end up putting those, turning those silver. I get an opportunity to. Let's see. It's more of a e-name than it is a nickname, as you don't actually go by IRL, right? By that in real life, but I got you. As long as I'm in front of people like my parents. Oh, okay. Woo! Sneezy. Boy. For some reason, the I auto-corrected to a U. Oh. Oh, that sucked. Autocorrect's always doing something, right? There we are. Oh, thank you. Yeah, man, allergies. This allergy season is gonna kill me, probably. My head's probably gonna explode. Probably gonna have my head's just gonna come right off my body, right? That's what I feel like. I feel like that's what's gonna end up happening to me. So the one I'm doing right now is a prototype of one I saw on the, when I was doing research for it, right? So this one is like more of a heavier one. And it had a weird design. Like, I see why they didn't use this. It's supposed to be like a real bulky one. And I remember it pretty well. Like, I wanted to put that here for a long time because, you know, it's different. It was like a whole different kind of situation, but sadly all their Terminators, I can say the Skynet made really cheap Terminators. Like, they didn't put a lot of emphasis in like how they made them, but I guess if you're just killing humans, you ain't really having to do too much. I know it kind of sounds sad because I'm a human too, to a degree. I ain't fully human, we know that. Can't say that too much. NASA will come and snatch me up again, right? Well, I don't think they'll snatch me up a second time. I think the Mad Doctor will probably end up taking care of that. For whatever reason, he's got an interesting deal with contractors. Boy, I don't know. It's nice working here in the Madhouse, man. more like living here. It's not even like working. I don't even consider this to be work. I just, you know, I enjoy helping the insane with some art. Oh, damn. I was going to try to reach for an eraser. Because this is a painting. I can't do that, right? So I'm going to have to probably stop here. This will probably be a good place to stop because I got to fix that. That bled a little bit here in the corner. I'm going to have to go back through and fix that one. So you guys are in luck. I guess we're going to the black and white painting then because I made a mistake. Anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at the Terminator painting for tonight. Thus far, here we go. Now we got these. And for this, I want to try to zoom in some. If this camera acts right. Jesus Christ, man. Cameras suck, man. Always some kind of shit. There. God, come on, man. Dope. Whatever. I don't care. It don't matter. Anyways, we're gonna work on this. Oh, thank you. Alright. Now, where did we leave off last time with this? Oh, that's right. I want to start with some of this. Oh, you're gonna eat some Twix ice cream. Okay. Nice. Hey, thank you, Angela. Thank you for showing up. Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for popping in. There we go. All right. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Look at that tree. That's pretty. But we're not done with that tree yet. So I'm doing this for a reason. Now you might be like, why did you do that in a minute? You're going to say that, but I needed to do this for my own reason. Alright? Cool vibe, thank you. I ain't gonna have no wonky vibe going on in here. That's no behavior. That's no behavior. We don't do that. Only time that we have no behavior, only time that no behavior is acceptable, never. I will write the handbook of the yes one day, probably someday soon, so that way we know what no and yes behavior is and all that other stuff. Is that a cult, Mel? That sounds like a cult. I don't know, is it? I don't know. Is it? I never said it was. I just believe in the philosophy of yes. So I can tell you this is not like Yes Man. It's not like the movie Yes Man. So if you think it is, you got it wrong. You got it wrong. You got it wrong. So wrong. Get out of my face. It's wrong. Right? It's a cult classic. Ha! Now we don't have anybody come to our cult now. We just like to make sure everybody has a good time. We have great Kool-Aid and punch. Got nice little cookies and snacks. Things that'll put you deeply to sleep. I'm unhinged. You can't stop this. You throw me into a fire, I'll just eat the flames. That's what will happen. I will just eat the flames. I scare the boogeyman, right? The boogeyman ain't got nothing on me. He pops in my dream and says, oh shit, it's you. And then I smile at him, right? And then the song cuts on. He starts screaming, trying to get out of there. Freddy comes in and says, damn it, I made a mistake. Oh, God. And then I just grab him by the face, and that's the end of him. I have no fear of nightmares. I'm probably the worst nightmare in the nightmare realm. And what makes you so much of a nightmare, Mel? Well, all I have to do is just draw on a piece of paper with your ass being on your neck and your lips being on the back of your head and your eyes being in the palm of your hands and your fingernails being on your teeth, right? And then you look in the mirror and that's what you see. Oh boy, yeah, that's the type of special power I have. I can do all kinds of mad things. See, I have what's called the chaos factor, or at least what they've been telling me. Whatever, doctors told me that. The mad doctors told me that for a long time. Scaring the boogeyman? Yes, indeed. I scared the boogeyman sandwich. The boogeyman is scared of me. See, the boogeyman scares everyone. I scare the boogeyman. That takes skill. That takes great skill. Good to see that you popped in. Thank you for being here. Oh man, let's see. The scariest nightmares are dreams that take place at work and everything goes wrong. Yeah, that's one. I'll tell you one that also is bad. I had one. This was a nightmare I had when I had ketoacidosis and I was in the ER. Well, I was in ICU. Not a big deal about that. I'm just given a place, right? So I had a dream, or I guess a nightmare. My brain was dying. I don't know, but I felt like I was falling. I free fell out of the sky and hit the ground and came right back up into the sky and fell out of it again. And I woke up the second time. Like I hit the ground and then just came right back up into the air. I thought I died in the dream. It was bad. It was really bad. I woke up terrified. I literally woke up horrified because I thought I was dead for a little bit, and then I'm like, I don't understand what happened to me, because I've always heard you die in your dream. If you hit the ground, you die in real life. I guess that's wrong. I don't know, because I know my head hit the damn pavement. Pow. But it didn't explode, which was crazy. And I don't know, man. That, and I had another dream that everybody's faces turned into like melting candles. Like they would just, like everybody's face would puddle on the floor, and they would still talk to me, but their faces were in puddles. Yeah, I was really sick. Oh man. Ah, boy. That's the beautiful thing about surviving things, is that one day you may think, oh man, I ain't never going to get through this. I ain't never going to make it. Oh my God, this is the end of it for me. And then one day you look back and you're like, wait, what the hell? Wait. Because I used to be like that. And now I look at it, and most of the stuff that I think about from time to time, I actually looked at it, it's over 7 years ago, 8 years ago, a decade. Nice dream. Yeah, thanks. Especially when I woke up and realized I wasn't dead. That was even better. Man. Dreams are very strange. Dreams are very weird, but I will say this. It's good to dream, regardless if it's just, you know, if it's I don't care, Wolverine running around with Deadpool on a kangaroo with jetpacks. At least you're getting REM sleep. That's important. If you're just sitting there like, I just lay there, Mel, and I just stare at the wall all day, just stare. When I try to sleep, I just stare. You got a problem. You need some help. That's what you need. You need some help because you ain't getting no sleep. That's probably why you're probably having a bad time in life because you're not getting rest. I firmly promote getting sleep. Sleep helps the brain. You know? Well, Mel, what do you mean sleep helps the brain? What do I mean by sleep helping the brain? I don't know. Cognitive capabilities, things like that. Well, I'm fine. I don't sleep. Or the big radioactive teeth monster that eats metal and bone. Yeah, you know, you got that too. Yep, big radioactive teeth monster eating metal, bone. You know, all of that, right? Probably the worst dream anybody could have is going to McDonald's. Here, I want to set up a nightmare for you. You wake up, you're in the dream, you walk into McDonald's, you ask them, can you get a milkshake or something, and the machine works, right? The machine's actually working that day. But here comes the nightmare. Here's the night terror. It works, you get the last ice cream, but the door doesn't open. And then the machine breaks. And then everybody's looking at you about the ice cream, and you got the same only flavor that everybody wants, right? But the doors don't open, and the glass can't break. And they're moving faster than you, and you're moving 2 steps slower than them. And the further you get to the door, the longer the door gets from you. So it elongates itself, right? Yeah, there you go. How you getting out of that? That's what we'll talk about. We got what? Well, yeah, we got about 30 more minutes or so. I need a brush. Actually, I need a couple of things. So don't go anywhere, especially if you're like, oh my God, this guy isn't doing anything. His content sucks. He's just sitting there talking. Chill out. I got other tools I need. Actually, I got a couple of tools. Like, for example, I got to take this off. Because there's something I'm going to do, right? So I'm going to use some tape. Now, the other part of the tape tore, so that's great, you know. And taping off your paintings is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Taping off your paintings, I would say, probably is better than most people think, because this gives you the ability to make a mistake, but not cost everything. Like Thanos said, what did it cost you? Everything, including my ass, chin, and my bulbous head, right? Because Thanos had the ugliest face. The ugliest face. Like his head looked like a you know what he looked like? I tell you guys what he looked like. Thanos in the face looked like Cell's dumbass uncle. Nobody talks to anymore, right? They just let him live off. Like, you know, you got that one person in the family that lives like way off somewhere they don't talk about. You hear about him every now and then, but you don't really talk about him, right? Or talk about her, or talk about them, or that group, you know. Where is my sponge? Oh, you raggedy bum. Fine. I can't find it, so I guess I'm going to try to do something else. Oh, good grief. I hate when I can't find something that I had because it either is gone or it got messed up and I had to throw it away. And I think in this case, the paint got too thick on it and I had to throw it away. So, we're going to have to do something different. But that's okay because I just need a little bit of white paint for this. I'm going to try a little something different. And if I mess it up, well, so what? There we go. That's the beginning of it. And let's see. Here it is. At least there's one of them. There we go. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so got the tree there. Now with this is where I'll start to try to make sense of this. This is something I thought about, kind of like almost an afterthought, but not really, you know. So let me get some more white paint. Let me roll up this tube. And this is not what you guys are going to think that this is. Whatever's up here is not what you think it is. I guarantee you. Someone may say it's one thing. Someone may say it's something else. But it's something I thought of that's a really interesting idea. And I'm curious. If you think that you know what it is, throw it in the chat. We actually are at 9 o'clock. Still got 30 minutes left. Let me know what you think if you want to throw your 2 cents in. What do you think this is? I will tell you this though, this will have to wait probably another week solid without touching it. Direct sunlight or semi-sunlight. I don't put it in direct sunlight. I have a space that I put it that's like semi-lit. But it's lit enough to be able to keep it from becoming tacky and UV messing with it. It's just enough for it to get hot to be able to dry properly. Because, you know, acrylic paint's kind of a mess sometimes, or it can be. Like right now it's starting to get tacky, so I need to try to get this color evened out, because that's the only downside to acrylic paint, is that it gets tacky because it dries quicker than oil. Oil will take planet. I like where you're thinking. I see that you are paying very close attention to things. I like that. But no, unfortunately, it's not a planet. I'm not going to give it away, but it's not a planet. Not a planet. But you were very close. And I can't really give you a hint. But I can say you were kind of close. Pretty dadgum close. Oh, what we have? I have no idea what that is. It's fine. It's alright, Dimitri. I understand. Anybody else? Anybody else want to take a shot at it? Okay, so that's going to be good enough. I need that smooth in the front. And this is what we can do here. Got that. Got this. And I can do that. There we go. So, that spot's taken care of. There we go. Now, my favorite. See, this fan brush can be used for many different things. Many different things. I like to use it myself for like grass, trees, different things like that. See, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to run this through, you know. Is that the meteor to end us all? No. No, not the meteor. No, sorry. Sorry, no, not that. Not this time. Not this time. There you go. I mean, it's not completely bad. All right. Well. That looks pretty good. Shit, I have to say I'm pretty impressed with myself with that. That looks pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys would like the picture so far. We're going to give it a second. Kind of let this chill for a minute. And then I'm going to come back. I might still going to not be able to touch that. That for definite sure I won't be able to. Ah, that's beautiful. Yeah, look at that line. Ah, that's pretty. What is that, Dimitri? An alien on his alien planet? I don't know about alien on his... Well, okay, so here's the deal. This is just a person, and then there's going to be another person. And then this is a starship. That's what this is a starship, right? So that's what that's going to be. That's what that's going to be, like the Starship Yamamoto, something like that on that Accord. It's going to be one of those big, huge fleet, like mech fleet ships, right? Yeah. So that's what this is. That's what this is. It's basically like a ship coming, about to leave the planet, right? So it's just overshadowing all of this down here, which is really cool. I like how that turned out. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to pat this, so because I don't really need all of that there, right? Because that's the cool thing about acrylic. You can kind of just pat it. You know, it can kind of be manipulated with water a little bit. Not that much. So don't get too crazy, because you could thin it out and then you can end up having a big situation on your hand. And then you got a mess. Alright. You're understanding now? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Ooh, still tacky. Song sounds like it's from the 1920s. Yeah, a little bit. That's why I got it, because I was like, oh, this sounds like old swing music. I like this. I listen to a whole lot of different things. There we go. Indeed, swing music indeed. Yes, indeed. Here we go. So now we'll put a little bit of white paint on here, show the ship looks like it's been damaged, and then they're coming to pick it up, right? That's what we'll say happened here, right? Make it easy. Make it easy. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're getting close to that time. So tell me, Mad Ones, you like this new time? You like the hour and a half streams better? We've had enough time to be able to kind of figure this out, you know. I just ask. I'm gonna have fun regardless. You like it? Thank you. A little bit easier for you to get to watch because of the time difference. Oh, that's silver. Damn. Not what I wanted. I like the new time also. Cool. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad that people like it, or that you know, like I said, it's an experiment, just checking it out to see. And if I have a better response, then, you know, this might be the new thing, you know, for streams. So hopefully those time-lapse videos I've been doing, man, if this damn thing won't start working, jeez, come on. Always some donkey. There. Good grief. Lame. Stupid gray pen. Okay. This thing's dead too. Trash. Ah. Frustrating. Damn it. Alright, whatever. Fine. Fine, you want to do it right. You want it done. Just got to do it by hand. Can't use no stupid pen. Fine. Fine. Because someone's out there like, well, I gotta take Bill to even paint anyways because he uses those damn pens. You know. Well, let me show you that I can. There we go. There we are. Now I'm going to add a little bit of black paint to this, kind of pull the color a little bit, you know, kind of get that going. And then it should be in good shape after that. Alright, there we go. And now I'll add a little bit more. Let's see. Then we can get a little bit of white paint. Got a dollop daisy. Oh boy. What's this gonna look like? Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. Ooh, that's gnarly looking. Look at that. Damn. Oh boy, look at that. That's cool. All right. Still wet. Oh well. That's okay. Oh, stupid. Dang. This pen, this is the wonky brush. This is the dumb brush that just keeps following me around. I found it again. Stupid. Yeah, whatever. I don't feel like listening to this song. This one's a little bit better. Yeah, this brush just screwed that to hell. Shit. That sucked. Well, you know what this means. It's time to stop because shit's getting dumb. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the paintings that we did today. Oh man, I made a mess. But that's part of the journey, right? Anyways, yes, this is what we were working on today. And also the Terminator painting. I hope you guys enjoyed both of them. And just come back over here real quick. Well. We all had a fun time here with Madness, and I hope everybody had a fun time watching me create something crazy and unique. And for those of you that don't know who I look like, here I am. This is my face in all its insanity. Anyways, definitely hit that subscribe button if you like the content that I make, because it's kind of weird and bizarre. But anyways, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays I stream. Sundays I paint. Tuesday, Thursdays I do whatever, usually digital work. So hit that subscribe button. Join us. Be a part of the madness if you haven't already. Yeah, we have fun here. Anyways, before we go, anybody want to throw something in the chat? A synopsis, as you will, to the show. Skill is leaving. He's getting ready to go. Fun show, Mad Mail. Thank you. I'm glad everybody had a fun time. Yes, Skew. Or is it Skew? Skewdart. Okay, got it. Whoop whoop. Indeed. So, motivational word of the day. Alright, so let me see if I got something before we leave. Something beneficial. Let's see. Oh, I got it. The left lane is for passing only. If you're driving a vehicle and you are in the left lane, that's more than 2 lanes, and you are in the left lane, drive with some purpose. Go a little bit over so you can move through, because that's dangerous. Shouldn't be riding and lollygagging in the left lane. That's dumb. Don't be full of no behavior this week. And try to do something nice. Be nice, at least a little bit. I know some of you might be like, oh, this guy's full of shit, and I don't want to hear it, but seriously though, You know, we got enough people in the world going crazy and doing crazy stuff. If anything, at least be nice to just one person, if you can. If it's too much out of your character, don't force yourself. Just know that, you know, sometimes it's nice to be nice. That's all I got. Anyways, I'm out of here. Don't eat lead-based paint. Tastes good, but it'll kill you. All right. See you later. Bye.